Hey you guys, don't forget to subscribe, just click below. Today I'll be doing an Aliexpress hair review on Ali Coco hair. I'll be making a wig with a closure. So I wanted to tell you guys what supplies I used. Of course you need your wig head. You need you some bleach to bleach your knots on your closure, some lifter activator. I use 30 volume, it always works best. You can have a wig cap of your own desired, large one, small one. I always say get the extra large if your head is big. Also, get you a wig band and secure your wig at the back. You're gonna need your Got2b spray to get that closure laid. Also gonna need you a wig stand. You can get it at the hair store. Hot comb. I use this hot comb to slay my closure so it looks more natural, more like a frontal. Needle and thread, of course, it's all in the bundles. And your handy dandy wig pins. So setting up the wig stand is pretty easy. I set it up right in front of my TV because I need something to watch. Slide your head on. I use a styrofoam one because I want to be cheap this go round, but I am ordering me one off Aliexpress. I'll do a review on the canvas heads on there. But this plastic one or styrofoam worked today. So this is the closure from Ali Coco. As you can see, the knots haven't been bleached. It hasn't been plucked. I just wanted to show you guys up close so you can see I still have the screen door. That's exactly what we're going to get rid of. No girl likes having that screen door when dudes can notice those now. It's so crazy how dudes are like evolving with weaves with us. So we need to make sure all our stuff looks natural. Like natural. But this is pretty much a good closure. It's really thick. I don't think it's going to shed too much, but we'll see. I'll probably do a video with the review like months later of the wig because I know you girls like to wear your wigs for years. So we need to see if this is going to last. Like, for real. I'll be using the Brazilian straight bundles from Ali Coco for the wig, so let's get started. So, going to bleach my closure. I just pin it to my wig head so I can have a nice good surface so I can see the whole lace. You could really do this on your table or on top of foil, but I do it on the wig head just so I could really see everything that's going on and I don't over bleach my knots. Like, you can have a dark scalp real quick if you don't make sure that the bleach doesn't overtake. Or you can accidentally dye the weave brown and it's just not a good look. So here I'm just pinning down the closure to the top so we can dye it. Ignore how nappy my hair is. That's why I'm making this wig, because that ponytail had to go. Okay? Go. So now, as you can see, I got my closure nice and flat on top of the wig head, and we're ready to bleach. So you need your bowl, your 30 volume activator, and you need your quick blue bleach packet to start bleaching your knots. I say mix it at a 1-to-1 ratio. So now to mix the bleach, like I said, do a 1-to-1 ratio. I've been doing this for a while, so I'm really good at checking the consistency, but I would try to do the same amount of bleach and the same amount of activator when you're mixing. So if you use a teaspoon of bleach powder, use a teaspoon of activator. Use a cup of bleach powder, use a cup of activator. It makes sense? If not, rewind this and watch me mix it. I mean, the thick consistency should make sense. Just don't make it thin to where it's like leaking all over or falling through the closure. It needs to be thick so it can just bleach the knots and not the hair. You don't want it to start seeping through. Like, that's the main thing I try to get people to understand with mixing bleach. No running. You want it thick, like cake batter.
You know why? Fuck 'em, then I duck 'em. I don't never love 'em, never trust 'em, never cuff 'em. Give a fuck about these niggas, fuck 'em, housing to my cousin. And if this bitch get to talking shit, we get to bustin' in this bitch. A thick bitch from the D. Heard you like my sound, wanna.
So here's where we apply the bleach. So you want to make sure you tap lightly on the closure. Tap lightly so the bleach doesn't seep all the way through. So here I'm just gonna fast forward it so y'all can see me covering the whole thing. Try to take your time in doing this so you do not get the bleach to go through. I cannot say enough. Do not tap too hard to get the bleach through to the hair, because if your hair turns brown, it's a lot of a reversal process. I might make a video on that in the future. I do know how to correct messed up closures, so yeah. So anyways, just try to cover your whole closure to all corners because you do not want that screen door. Now it's time to rinse out the bleach. I have my Shimmer and Lights shampoo, which gets out that brassy tone, and my Shimmer and Lights conditioner is the off-brand version, but it does the same thing. We want to make sure we don't have no yellowish or brassy tone when washing this out, so I just say go ahead and use this shampoo. Some people use regular shampoo, but this works for me. So make sure when you rinse it off, you just kind of like gently rinse it off so you still don't get it down into the hair. I rinsed it with cold water. As you can see, I was checking the temperature. Cold to lukewarm water. You don't want it to be hot to get your closure matted or napped up, especially if it's your first time using a certain type of hair. You want to make sure that you know how the hair works. So you see me putting the Shimmer Light shampoo on, and I'm rubbing it in really, really good, like really good, because like I said, I don't want those brassy tones in my closure. I'm going to backdoor with the conditioner to make sure, just to assure some softness and just to add a little, what's the word? A shine. The conditioner, it's just like regular conditioner, adds shine and softness so you don't have a matted closure. As I said before, it's my first time using this hair, so I want to be really, really gentle to make sure that I don't mess it up or anything like that. But so far, so good. The closure's holding together. Knots are bleached. I'm going to show you the knots now that they don't look like a screen door. It looks more like scalp. So this baby is just about ready to apply on the wig. Nice, nice.
Love them, never trust them, never cuff them. Give a fuck about these niggas, fuck them, house to my cousin. And if this bitch get to talking shit, we get to bustin' in this bitch. A thick bitch from the D. Heard you like myself.
So here is where we get to plucking the closure. So I try not to pluck too much for the simple fact this is a Aliexpress closure. Nothing against Aliexpress, because obviously I like Aliexpress hair. But like I said, this is a review and it's my first time using this hair. And to keep myself from trying to give it a bad review because I overplucked it or anything, I try to do less. So yeah. So I put mousse on mine. I use Lottie Body setting lotion or the Motions, and that just gives me a nice laid back texture so I can see how much I'm plucking. I'm not gonna bore you guys to death and do minutes and minutes of plucking, but yeah, that's basically how I get it done. While plucking, you want to make sure you do it in the same direction motion. If it's popping way too much, you're probably damaging your closure, so make sure you're just plucking the hair and not plucking the actual weft, or as I close it, the screen door. So you also can part it and pull off how much with your hand, but depending on how good that weft is, you might damage it. So like I said before, when testing or reviewing hair, try to be as gentle as possible, and if you're not really good at plucking, try to do less as possible so it'll look good, and just keep going back.
Heard you like my sound, wanna see if I'm a freak. You said I'm real pretty, you should see me on my knees. I was looking real good, have you begging me to please stop. Name somebody hotter, got a voice like Ariana. I ain't fucking with no drama unless you coming from my mama. Now bust down on the dick. Said you like it wet, so don't be tripping when I spit. Pussy so good, you be begging me to hit. Fuck you.
So to sew on our closure, you need to put your cap on your mannequin. My little brother always just walks in my room interrupting things, so he interrupted my video. But yeah, put your cap on And make sure, I mean, it doesn't matter. I will put it in the center just for measurement purposes, but it doesn't matter if it covers the eyes or anything, because obviously your head's going to be bigger than the actual mannequin unless you have a canvas head. But like I said, I'm ordering one of those on AliExpress. So first I'm going to pin down my closure. Make sure you pull the lace, I want to say 1/4 of an inch past your cap, because when you get to sewing, it's going to start pulling back. So you want to make sure that it doesn't pull back where you see cap when you get ready to apply your wig. So go ahead and pull that forward 1/4 of an inch and pin it down in all 4 corners. Now, for your first time, it's going to be kind of difficult pinning it down because hair is going to be in your way and things are going to be sliding and stuff. But just make sure that if you aren't good with just visualizing it, get you like some fabric chalk or a color pencil or something, so you can mark the areas where you need to pin it, so you can make sure your wig is right once you'll finish it and apply it. So I won't bore you guys to death and make this video way too long. I will be including a part 2 where I actually sew down the closure and sew on the bundles. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot to offer other than just hair tutorials, but I do want to be able to give you guys AliExpress reviews at least once a week, for the simple fact I know a lot of girls out there who wants honest reviews on them, and there's so many stores on there that it gets crazy. So I'm gonna try to give you guys a review once a week, so you really know what's up, so you know what vendors to use, where to spend your money. For girls out there trying to start their own hair company, I know this will be really good. And for girls out there who just want good quality hair for a low price, because I know a lot of people are out here charging an arm and a leg, you'll like to know about good quality AliExpress hair. So follow your girl, subscribe, watch my other videos. I have some smoking vlogs, they're pretty funny. I'll have, you know, a lot of things going on. So
when I spit, pussy so good, you be begging me to hit. Fuck you so good, you be wondering where the time went. Call me the Guyana, fuck me good, could be Nihana. I might fuck you on the counter, but won't fuck you on no camera on this beat.